Ooh, what's up, Dogos? It's Trent, aka TradeMark here, and I'm playing some Titanfall Beta. First and foremost, let me thank Justin and Jägermeister for helping me get into the beta. I signed up for 10 Origin accounts, and not a single one got a beta code. But those two guys, one gave me an account that had the game installed on it, and the Jaeger gave me a PC beta key. So, really appreciate you guys for helping me get into the game. But let's just have a moment of silence right here for this opening. Moment of silence, please. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was a 5-piece right there. Mega kill, rampage. There's the 6th, and here's the 7th. That's a Titan. I unlocked a Titan in 45 seconds, and this is definitely the best opening that I've had in the beta so far. I just, ripped through the enemy team right there. Got like 7 or 8 kills or something on my Titan in 45 seconds, and that was pretty awesome. But anyways, I'm playing Attrition right here, which is kind of like team deathmatch. If you guys haven't been, I'm sure you've been watching other YouTubers if you're interested in this game at all. But yeah, I mean, it is only a beta, but I'm loving it so far, and I'm having a blast playing it. It's definitely not perfect, but I am enjoying it, and I thought I would do a breakdown of my 3 favorite and least favorite things about the Titanfall beta so far. So, number 1, the first thing that I like about the game is the movement system. The movement system is amazing. Like, it's intuitive and it's simple. You don't need to press a whole bunch of buttons to understand it, and once you master it, like, it's amazing. I mean, when you utilize wall runs and double jumps, you can pretty much go anywhere you want on the map, and it opens up so many facets of strategy and of just playmaking. Because like in a traditional first-person shooter, when you have like 3 paths or a certain set amount of paths that you can go, and you're always know where to expect the enemy to be. Whereas in Titanfall, I mean, it's so much different. They could be anywhere because you can utilize nearly the entire map. So it's amazing movement system. Second thing that I really like so far is the game balance, and I know it's a little early to talk about balance, since this is only a beta and it's only a portion of the content, and they might be rebalancing the guns. But so far, I think the balance is pretty good. The assault rifle, the smart pistol, and the shotgun are all really strong. They cater to different playstyles, and I feel like I could do equally well with any of them. I haven't played much with the SMG or sniper, but the SMG seems to be decent, a little bit underpowered compared to the AR. But all in all, I think they've done a good job with the balance. Also, the Titans versus the pilots, I was concerned how they're going to balance that, but I think they're pretty balanced as well. Titans, it's not super easy for them to kill you. You do have the ability to outplay or kill a Titan as a pilot, and vice versa. And so I think the balance is really good for the beta, and we'll see how that plays out in the final release. And then the last thing that I like about Titanfall so far is the fast-paced action of the game. Like it's so much fun, and there's so many opportunities to outplay your opponents, and there's so many things that counter each other that allow you to just make really amazing plays. I mean, like, this is the only game that I've had where okay, you think about like a traditional first-person shooter. If someone comes up behind you and you start getting shot in the back, literally the only thing you really have to do is like a turn on. You whip around and you try and shoot them and kill them before they kill you. But in this game, there's so many other opportunities, things that you can do. You could run up a wall and you could try and avoid them. You could use like a cloaking ability or a stem to speed up and outplay them. And I mean, it's just like the ability to make your opponent miss shots and then maneuver around in a way that you can gain an advantage. It's just so amazing, and I think that's primarily due to the movement system. But I'm just having so much fun, and I think there's it's pretty easy to learn and pick up, but I truly feel like there's a huge skill gap, a huge opportunity to master all of the movement system and you know, outplaying your opponents with all of the things that you're given. And now on to the things that I don't like. First off, I think Titans are too commonplace in the game. Everyone gets them regardless of how poorly you do, and it's on a timer. The initial timer is like 4 minutes, and then subsequent timers are 2 minutes long. You know, I think they should just extend the timers and maybe limit the number of Titans that can be on the map. You know, it's the worst thing is when you have unbalanced teams and you get a team that just, they're all in their Titans and they're spawn trapping you. It's so hard. I mean, it's really easy when you have a full team full of Titans and the enemies can only bring in 1 or 2 Titans at a time. It's really easy to protect each other, you know, and guard each other, and you can even guard each other from pilots jumping on each other's back. So I think they should make them less commonplace. Secondly, they included the smart pistol in the game. Now, I don't think the smart pistol is overpowered. It's great at farming minions, but it's relatively weak against humans. But a gun auto locks and doesn't require aiming. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, any gun that just auto aims for you is just idiotic. You know, and then you combine cloaking and the advanced targeting system, and there's just a lot of stupid deaths where you just watch the kill cam so retarded of them just locking onto you and insta-killing you. But anyways, last of all, the final thing I dislike about Titanfall is the 6v6 player restriction. You know, Respawn said they made the game 6v6 on purpose, but honestly, the game is meant for large-scale action-packed fights. If they made it 9 versus 9 or 12 versus 12, and then limited the Titans to like maybe 6 Titans on the ground per team, I think it would be perfect, and it would increase the number of pilot versus pilot encounters that you experienced, and it would make it harder for a team to completely dominate with Titans, you know. But anyways, those are my 3 favorite and least favorite things about the beta, regardless of my likes and dislikes. You know, the most important thing is that I'm having fun. I enjoy playing Titanfall, and that's ultimately what's gaming's about, so I'm definitely going to pick it up. But anyways, guys, Malo Alpito, thanks for watching, and I'm out of here.